we have two different flex fields, and one is DFF, descriptive flex field, and other one is KFF, key flex fields. So using the DFF, descriptive flex field, so we capture the additional data for the application, and KFF, we capture the main data of the application, and KFF is provided by Oracle, and DFF we can create our own. So for example, so the client want to insert their own data. So in that case, KFF will not allow us, but in the DFF we can insert the data, and whenever we go for the customizations, so we can use the DFF, and not only for a customization, so any kind of form personalization. So one form is there. So in that form, you want to insert your own data. So then, so DFF will allow us to do that one. So no need to go for the full form customization. I think I mean to say the full. Okay, for example, we have the job form, we have the position form. If you want to insert some data in the job form, then you can use DFF and we can insert the data. So mainly this DFF is for additional information to capture the information, and KFF is to capture the main data of the application. And Oracle has provided 12 KFF for entire application, 12 KFFs. So 12 key flex fields, and in that two are for HRMS. So two are for the HRMS. So one is people group and other one is cost allocation. So people group flex field, key flex field, and cost allocation flex field. So people group flex field, and which is related to global HR, and cost allocation flex field, which is related to payroll. So let me go to the application. So application is working, right? So I think actually I didn't check yesterday. Actually, this application will need to work in the weekend as well. Yeah, it is fine. So I think it is working for the last 10 days. Okay. So let me go to the setup and maintenance, and parallelly let me open the Excel file as well. Okay, we are working on this one, manage key flex fields. Actually, we have one more flex field in GL. Okay, so we have the different flex fields based on the module. We have the flex field for GL, general ledger. So we can call it a general ledger or general accounting. And we have the flex field for payables. So we keep flex fields. We have the flex field for receivables. And we have the flex fields, key flex field for assets. We have the key flex field for HRMS. So like that for all the modules, Oracle has provided 11 key flex fields. That means that main data of the application is stored. So for example, if you go to the general ledger, so we check accounting flex field is the key flex field for this. Accounting flex field is the key flex field for this one. Based on the accounting flex field, we created chart of account value set, values and structures, and then based on that we created legal entity, ledger, all these things. Okay, so that means that so without the prime that ledger we can't do anything. So that's why it is the kind of a main information. Still running. Is it opening for you? Running format. Click on setup for maintenance. Okay, click on implementation projects. So this one is analog. Ours is analog. Search. Okay. So click on HCM project. So now I want to check manage key flex feed. So that is the so that is sorry key right. So that is the task. Yeah. So if you are not able to get it, so the other way is let me. So we can go to the offering, select the offering, select the offering. So here also you can check it. Manage key flex feed. Yeah, you can see that manage key flex feeds. Okay, sometimes what happens is, so because while assigning the offering, so maybe we may miss some fields. So that's why we are not getting in our project. But definitely, so if we go to the if you go to our the main offerings, so which is related to HRMS, HCM, so then we will get it. Manage key flex feeds. So here set this one. So yeah, you are able to see all the key flex feeds. Okay, you are able to see all the flex feeds. So inventory management for inventory. So this is the key flex field, and for a general ledger, this is the key flex field, account flex field, and for inventory, account aliases. For assets, asset location, asset key flex field. Budgetary we have, and assets category, cost management, and for the HCM we have global payroll, which is cost allocation flex field, and product it's a kind of inventory, so items and everything is kind of inventory. And for the assets we have a location, inventory, global, and revenue. So revenue is it's kind of a receivables. Okay, so overall we have two main key flex fields for HCM. So one is people group and other one is cost allocation flex field, which is related to the payroll. Okay, so let us work on that. Here we are not creating new key flex field because so it is Oracle provided one. It's a standard one, so we can't edit this one, but we can create our own structures. So like we created one structure for GL, so and we assigned the structure to based on the structure we created ledger, right? In the same way, here we can do that one. So let me go for the people group, fixed speed. Okay. So for that, while creation of any kind of structure or structure instance, first we need to create value sets. So create value sets and values, and we need to create the structure, and then we will test it. So while assigning to legal entity or ledger. So first let me create a value set. First let me go to the create value set. Okay. For this, first what we need to do is value set. Yeah, so you can create the value set. Manage chart of accounts value sets. Here, click on here. Okay, I want to create two two value sets. Okay, actually it's for people group, and I want to create two value sets. One is for division and one is for technology. Okay, I want to group the people based on the technology. Okay, for example, SAP technology. So one group and Oracle technology one group. And so based on that, so we'll go for the division. Okay. So we can go, so and because we are in IT, so that's why so we are doing in this way. But if it is a domain field or if it is a different field, then we can group the people in different ways. Okay. So its people group is related to the how to group the people. So and based on their benefits. Okay. So okay, BPO is one group, and if it is a company, so which is operating for BPO operations and software operations, and then any kind of other consulting. So then they can group the employees in different ways. So here I am taking analog ANL underscore. Okay, so I'm creating the value set for division. Okay, analog division VS, ANL division VS. Okay, here you need to select the module. So actually ours is the human resource, right? So human resource, let me check. I'm not able to get it.
डिवीजन वैल्यू से पहले क्रिएट कुठे दिली
Sorry.
क्रिएट करतो का व्हॅल्यू
So this one is for but I'm not getting the values. Chart top account balance is there, but I need to get the ledger. So I'm getting the ledger, but I need to get the module called HCM here, human resources. Just 1 minute. That is the value set. Manage value sets for global. Manage value set for global human resources. Because we are creating people group, so this is the value set. I will copy here because we can't go for the chart of accounts because chart of accounts it's only for the ledger creation. So that value set is different. And while creation of the to create any kind of a structure for payroll that is different. So this is manage payroll costing value sets. So different. So the task is different for each and everyone. So now I am going to create so manage value sets for global human resources. So we'll update in the Excel file. So step by step. So this is a manage value set for global human resources. Okay. So before going to this one, first what we need to do is we need to create manage value set for global human resources to create a some key flex field. So here we are creating key flex field for people group. People group key flex field. So for that, the step-by-step procedure is first we will create value sets for human resource. Okay. So manage value sets for global human resources. So here let me click on create. So now we will get our module. Okay. So here I want to create two value sets for the people group. I want to group the people based on the technology and division. So one is ANL underscore division VS value set. So we'll go for the same way and module is human resources. So you can select here. You can just select here human resources. Yeah, global human resources. You got it, right? So but we can't go for the chart of account. That is different. So the value set is different for based on the module. Because whenever we are creating, so the chart of account that one is different for the general ledger. So we'll creation of that one. So we need to select the module general ledger. So this one is human resources. So I want to go for the validation independent and validation data. You can go for the characters. So it's based on the client need only. So the characters numbers. So based on the client requirement. Okay, and value type. So you can go for the text or numeric value. So I am taking the numeric value. So but otherwise, if they want, they can go for the text as well. Okay, the size is I am taking the two size and save. Yeah. So here only you can use the values as well. So for the values for the value set. So just click on the values and you can create the different divisions. Okay, different divisions. Okay. So here I am going for 100 and it's a kind of a so IT division or a software division. Okay, save it, save and close. You can search it, and in the same way you can give it for the 20 20 for BPO division. BPO division. Okay, then save and close. So save and close. So like that we can create. So we can create one more value set which is for the technology. I'm just creating one more value set for the technology. Click on new, click on create ANL underscore technology. VS, and here the module is human resources. You can go for the human resources and validation type independent and validation data. I am taking the character. So here you can take either numeric digits or text, whatever you can. I am just taking the numeric digits and 3. Maximum size is 3, then save. Once you save, the manage values will pop up. You can create the values, technology values. Okay. So here click on new. I am just giving the values. So in this form, you will find two things. One is search criteria and the other one is creation criteria. If it is already created, then we can go for search, and if it is not created, then we can create new values. So here I have taken the 3 digits. If I take 4, so it will not allow. Yeah, it will not allow. It will allow. Okay, 3 digits only, and just taking the okay. So the divisions. Okay, yeah, just 1 minute. Sorry. So here I am taking so yeah, SAP division. Okay, or PeopleSoft. Let me go for the PeopleSoft division. The PeopleSoft technology. PeopleSoft technology. Save and close. So like this, we can segregate we can group the people in this way. But here just we are assuming and we are doing, but in the real time, so we need to check with the client while getting the requirement. So this is a very important thing because based on that only the data will be stored and the main data of the application will be stored. Just searching it. Yeah, we have this one. And let me go for one more technology called 200. So it is kind of a Oracle technology. Oracle. Okay. So like this, we can add up all the technologies. So because here we are grouping the people in this way. So now what we did is we created value sets and for human resources, and also we created the values. Values also we created. So now what we can do is we can create a structure. Create structure. So for that, what we need to do is, so you need to go for the consent key flex speeds. Save on. This is fine. So here the confusion is that, so we need to go for the manage value set for global human resource, because actually earlier we checked with value set for chart of accounts. So it's not related one. The chart of accounts is related to GL only, general ledger. So we need to go for the manage value set for global human resources. But this is for people group only. But whenever you are updating for any kind of a cost allocation, so then that is different. So that value sheet is manage value sheet for cost allocation. Okay, save on. So let me check here. So whether I can get key flex field. So otherwise there is another way also. So we can get from the offering edge offering from directly from offering. Manage key flex field. manage key flex field. That is the task. Okay, here I am able to get cost allocation only. I am not able to get all. So whenever I go for the cost, manage cost allocation. Okay, so and here I can get, okay, so cost related only. I can't get the global HRMS. So that's why. So let me go to the offering. Go to the offering and go to the setup and maintenance. So here you will get. So whenever you are able to get from the project, you will get everything there only. So just you need to select the offering. This is offering. So here the wording and terminology is offering, and each offering has function areas, and each function area has some group of tasks, which we call it as a task list, and each task list has some tasks, and we are as a implementation consultant, we are working on the task, and once the tasks are completed, then the user can go for the transaction part, which is in the left side. So this is the navigator. So here it is the navigator, and then user will go to the navigator, and so they will go for my workforce. My workforce is the place, and they so the user can go there and then do all the things. So create new person, all the things, different performance, goals, talent, everything. These are all the user activities. But to get to do all the user activities, we need to do all the setups in the right side. That is called implementation project. Okay. So now let me go to the search here. So main is key flex speed. Main is key flex speed. Search. So now you will get it. Main is key flex speed. Yeah. So you can just search here, and you will get all the key flex fields available in the system. And I am going to check for the people group flex field. So here, so select this one and click on manage structure. So this is the way to create structure.
Okay. So how many fields are there? Like, sir?
Satya, so in structure you are saying,
Yes.
yeah, structure you can create on your own, because for example I want one structure for India. So because so I want to group the people in different ways.
Mm.
Okay, one group is in India, so I want to group the people in India in one group and in US in another group. So like this, so what we can
Mm.
do is we can create different structures based on the country as well. And so once
Okay.
we create the structures, and we will assign the value sets to the structures.
Got
Yeah. So here, let me check. So here, so we have some structures which are already created. Click on search. So these are all different structures. Okay. So people have so people group flexibility, it is provided by Oracle, and we can create different structures. Different structures. Okay. So based on the requirement. So you can create n number of structures to group the people. So that means that so if I go to so okay, so in India, so I don't have SAP operations. Okay, only Oracle operations. So then you can group up. You can create one structure and assign only Oracle operations. And then in US, so you have four. So three. I mean to say SAP, PeopleSoft, and then Oracle. Then you can create one more structure, and you can assign all the value sets for that structure, which is called US structure and India structure. You can go for any so Middle East structure like that. So you can create a number of structures. So let me create our own structure. Click on plus or create button. So here I am taking ANL underscore. So I'm just giving people group structure. Here we are just using the key fix field. We are not what I mean say, we are not creating new key KFF. So, but we have the provision to create new DFF, which is discrete field. But here we are not creating new KFF, which is key fixed field. We are using the existing key fixed field, which is a people group fixed field, and we are attaching some structures for that. Okay, delimited. So I can usually use the dot only, but if the client want a pipe or something equal to, so then this star they can do that. Okay, so here save. So now we can create the segments. Segments. I want to create the same way. So the same way just that we created for chart of accounts. But we can't go for the chart of account key flexible. We can't go for the chart of account value sets. But we have our own value sets, our own flex fields for HRMS. So here ANL, I'm going for the division. So it's a segment, division segment. So I'm just copying here and sequence number 1. Okay. And here displayed size, I have taken 2, and column name, it's a kind of a segment. Okay, segment 1. Default value set code, so you can go for the value set, so which is actually ours is ANL, right? We just created ANL division, ANL division set. Yeah, ANL division value set. So select this one and click on OK. So then save and close. In the same way, let me create one more segment, which is technology. So while hiring the people, while creating the employee, and so for any kind of thing, so this group is and for giving any kind of a performance related appraisals. So and okay, so this for a BPO group, this is the appraisal. For technology group and especially for the Oracle group, this is a appraisal. So based on the group, so we so it plays a main role. So while doing all these activities. So technology. So sequence numbering 2 and prompt also you can copy the same. But the naming convention in the real time as per the client only. So I'm taking display width 3 and column name. So here it is a segment. I'm taking segment 2 and the default value set. So here what we are doing is we have created the value sets. We had created the values for the value set and we are attaching those into segments. Okay. And segment is attached to structure and structure is attached to instance. So that is the hierarchy. But here don't worry about the setups and just practice as per the recording. And in the real time we have our own BR100 setup, BR100 document, and in that everything is okay. So you know, right? See, I think you are already implemented PeopleSoft, and we used to follow the BR100 BS requirements gathering based on the AIM methodology or AUM methodology, unified methodology. So we will get some BR100 and BR100 is a detailed document. So how to so the navigation path and here and so when you compare to EBS, here it is easy to go for the navigation. EBS, what happens is you need to click on and collapse and expand and click on that. If you see the EBS artwork, so then you need to click on. Then it is very difficult to find the path and get the functionality. Here it's not like that. So just go to the concerned project or concerned offering and what, but here we need to know what kind of task we are going to do. So if you don't know the task, then we can't do anything. But here, if you know the task, at least the name, so then you can query. You can query and you can go to the task and then we can perform that. So now I'm going to check the value set code, which is technology. Search it. So here ANL VS, click on OK, then save and close. So now as of now, what we did is we had created the value sets and we had created the values and we had created the segments and we had created the segments. We had created structure and we created segments. Okay. So that means save and close. And we can go for the structure. Yeah, you can see that, right? So here we have, let me search it. Yeah, ANL people group structure. Like this, we can create n number of structures based on the client requirement and based on the it may be country specific and it may be regional specific and it may be the yeah, it may be specific to the concerned project. So click on done. So now let me create a structure instance. I had created structure. Now let me create a structure instance, and once you create the structure instance, then we can deploy that. So deployment is a kind of a compilation. So before going to that, so just select the concerned key flex field and click on manage structure instance. Here you can check it. If it is already created, you can check it. So okay, for example, mine is ANL people group structure. So you can just select the structure name and search it. Uh, Let me click on create. So we can create our own ANL underscore people group structure instance. Otherwise, people group instance. You can do that. People group instance. Specific name that identifies access in the web services reporting is alphanumeric. Okay. So ANL people group. Yeah, it is just having alphanumeric, but usually it will should accept that not valid. Okay, in the application 800 structure. Okay. ANL PG. Yes. Okay. So let me check the instances available here. Let us check the people, the core one. The code, so it's not mentioned here. Okay, whenever it's stuck up. Okay, so in the same way, just I'm just checking because whether it is accepting or not. Yeah, it is accepted. So let me check again. So it is ANN underscore people group PG structure instance. Yeah, now it is accepted. So if I can copy the same and I can put it. And once you assign the structure, so it will, so yeah, once you assign the structure, automatically you will get all the things. Okay, you will get all the things. Okay, so here you need to enable this one. So you need to enable the required. At least one should be enabled, the required. Otherwise, it will not allow for the comparison. And BI is business intelligence part. Okay, we can use this one for the business intelligence. That means that so we have the reporting here, Hyperion and OTBI reports, and we can use this data for the BI part, business intelligence. And if it's not like EBS or so other Oracle instances, here it is everything is so mapped with reporting. So you will get so all the Hyperion reports and OTBA, Oracle transaction business intelligence reports, all the things directly. So in EBS, what happens is, so you need to transfer or move the data from EBS to Hyperion, EBS to business intelligence, and then you'll get it. So if here, so what happens is, while creation of the data itself, it will move. It is because there is an integration, there is a mapping between all the applications. Then save and close. Now I had assigned the structure and everything. Okay, click on done, and now you can deploy the flex field. Just click on the flex field and deploy the flex field. It will be deployed. Okay, so select let me select the concern keep flex field because I think it is in inventory management. So let me select and deploy. Okay, so here we don't have the errors and warning. Just click on OK. That's fine. Okay, so you can the deploy status is you can see that deploy status is enabled. It is enabled. So this is the way to create people group or any kind of a flex field, key flex field. So today just want okay, I had created. So now once you create, you need to attach. You need to attach K and this KFF. Okay, people group flex field to enterprise or LE legal entity. You can assign anywhere. But here we are not going to assign to enterprise because if you assign to enterprise and all the legal entities will be affected because it is a demo instance, right? So different people are creating different legal entities and enterprise is the high level and if you update for enterprise and it will affect for other legal entities. Okay? I will show you so how to do that one, but we don't do that at enterprise level. We will do at legal entity level. So for the enterprise level, let me go to the application and click on done. And this one the task is so the task is SCM manage So SCM, manage enterprise SCM information. So I'm listing out all the tasks. Okay, we'll give you that. But meanwhile, what you can do is for the practice. So you can go through the recording in that. We just mentioned, right? So you can go to that. But I will list you. I will give you the list of all the tasks that we are doing from starting to ending. Manage enterprise SCM information. So usually, in the morning time, so most of the people are using in India, I think. So that's why the server will be down. I don't know even Sunday also using. But the good thing for this server is it will work in weekends as well. Still running. So let us wait for some time. Okay, yeah, this is manage enterprise save information. Okay, just click on here. So it is kind of an enterprise. So we already created an enterprise structure, right? So we let me go to the enterprise structure and let me show you where to assign this people group flex this flex field. But it is not a mandate because for the kind of a vanilla configuration, for a kind of a standard implementation, and we don't need to create a different flex field. We can use the existing one and we can do that. If the client want to do all these things, then we can do that. So here we can correct it. So click on correct. Just click on correct, and you can go to the concerned field where the people group is. I think you can find out the people group. Like, yeah, here you can see that, right? You can see that people group text field. So I just want to check uh, flex field, people group flex field. So let me check it. So Aman, you are saying about the ledger, right? First, please go to the cache brown. So I think I had given the cache brown user also. So please go to cache brown and check whether the primary ledger and account CAD is working or not. Otherwise, we have another instance as well. So you can go to that instance and but use cache brown only. So that is the common user for the financials because accounting creating calendar and ledger, so these are related to general ledger, which is related to finances only. Okay, so here you can see that you can see ANL PG structure distance. So you can just what you can do is you can assign here and you can save it. But I am not doing here because it's enterprise is a higher level and um, all other legal entities will do that because somebody has done. So it's a kind of a mistake because we are using the demo instance which is uh, um, which is for all the people, right? So we can't do like this. But in real time we can do that because in the real time it's our own instance. We can do that. Okay, fine. So let us meet tomorrow and let us discuss about DFF and how to assign the illegal entity for that. Okay? Fine. So I think by Monday
Okay.
I will come up with an idea, the plan like that. So how many topics so will be left and day-wise plan. It's a kind of a mini project plan. So I will let you know all the things. Okay, by Monday so I will come up with the plan. So then we will know that. So how much time will take and what are the topics that are behind like that. Okay, thank you. So I will share this recording. So as soon as possible, we'll get in 1 hour. Right? Fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.